Toe juice. Yeah, I worked with a company called Toe Juice. Have you ever seen something in business that just made you stop and go, wait, what did I just experience? Maybe it was an ad, a brand name, or even a piece of content so different that you didn't quite know what to make of it. But you couldn't stop thinking about it. That feeling, that's what we're talking about today. And believe it or not, that might be the smartest move in all of marketing. Years ago, I worked with a company called Toe Juice. Yeah, that was their real name. And just saying those two words, toe, juice, could change the whole dynamic in a room. People would laugh or they'd cringe. Some people flat out said, wait, what? But no one, and I mean no one, forgot it. It stuck in a way few things in life do. I could walk into a meeting, say toe juice, and instantly the whole energy in the room would shift. Confusion, curiosity, humor, disgust, it didn't matter. It got a reaction, and that was the point. So if your brand or message doesn't make someone feel something, whether it's laughter, confusion, interest, or even a little discomfort, you're invisible. Because emotion is the shortcut into memory, and memory is the gateway to trust, to loyalty, and to action. The reason Toe Juice was so effective is because it was unexpected and it would break through the mental clutter. And that reminds me of a Facebook ad I saw a few years back. It was from a guy named Travis Chambers. Now, Travis has been in the ad world for a long time and he's done some really incredible work. But this one was a little bit different. It wasn't the typical slick, professional setup. It was just Travis staring straight into the camera, not blinking. I'm not exaggerating. He literally challenged the viewer to a staring contest. He'd say things like, I've got a rare condition that'll moisturize my eyeballs without blinking. And he'd raise his eyebrow and lower them. He made up fake diseases. His eyes literally started to water, and yet he still didn't blink. He wasn't trying to impress you. He was trying to engage you. And it worked because he wasn't selling you on a feature or metric. He wanted to make you feel something. That ad could get people watching, commenting, reacting, not because of the flashy offer, but because it was just silly and absurd. And it was human. Even now, years later, I still remember it, and that's the real power of emotional content. So, what does Toe Juice and an eye-watering ad have to do with business? Everything. Because if you want to grow your business, if you actually want to connect with your people, you can't afford to blend in. You have to break patterns. You have to disrupt that scroll. You have to say something that matters, or at least, the very least, something people are going to notice. And listen, you don't have to be weird for weird's sake, but you do have to be real. The businesses that thrive aren't always the most polished or the most professional. They're the ones that make people feel something. They're the ones that take a little bit of a risk on a name, a message, a moment, and they lean into that fully. And that's something I've learned over the years. Working with entrepreneurs who are building something real, the thing people remember most is you, your voice, your quirks, your stories. People are not looking for the perfect, they are looking for connection. They want to know someone gets it, that you've been where they are. Someone actually cares about helping them win. So, when you tell the truth, when you stop performing and start connecting, people are going to lean in. They'll trust you and they'll follow you not because of what you sell, but because of who you are. That's what Travis did. He turned a simple idea, a staring contest, into a moment of humor, discomfort, and commitment. He ended the ad with red eyes, tearing up, and said, that's what it feels like to hire us. Relief, clarity. You can finally stop trying to do it all yourself. And as ridiculous as that might have been, it worked. It worked because it was honest. Not about data, not about the algorithm, but about the feeling we all want, relief from doing it alone. So whether you're naming your product Toe Juice or you're crying on camera from not blinking for 5 minutes straight, the principle's the same. Let people feel something. Because if they feel it, they'll remember it. And if they remember it, you've already opened the door. So next time you sit down to write something or record a message or plan a campaign, ask yourself, would I remember this if I wasn't me? If the answer is no, it's time to try again.